Hi, I'm Adam Pennell, Shropshire lad, here with Yorkshire Fires. Let's get cooking. Now it's time to make the sausage fatty. So I've got a kilo of Britain's best sausage meat from my local butcher. I've got about 300 grams of breadcrumbs. I'm just going to add those to sausage meat. Just going to make it sort of a bit lighter, a bit more like a stuffing. Next we're going to add in some herbs. So I've got some thyme here. I'm just going to strip that backwards, keep the woody bits out, get the leaves in. Some sage. And just strip the leaves off. These are the tips of this particular bit from my garden, actually. There's some sage leaves, again, removing the woody bits, keeping the leaves there. Just going to chop that up finely. So in with the sage. Going to go for a red onion. So I'm just going to dice that up nice and small. One half and then the other half as well. And then we're going to go in some chopped walnuts, a handful of walnuts, some texture. Don't want to leave these too big, because again you don't want big chunks of anything in the fatty mix. Okay, we're going to go in for a good pinch of fennel seeds, and finally a good pinch of pepper. I'm not going to add any salt because the sausage meat is already salted. We're also going to wrap it in bacon, which is going to provide more salt, which you'll see in a moment. But first of all, this is where you get your hands dirty. Just going to work everything together until it's all mixed and that sausage meat becomes the star again. You don't want to have any spots where it's just sausage meat, so really work it like kneading a loaf of bread, I suppose. Okay, then we're just going to shake that into a kind of cylinder, I suppose, like a little roasting joint, like that. And then we're going to get ready to wrap it in bacon. It's going to be so good. So now we're going to make a lattice, bacon lattice. So I'm just going to take strips of bacon and use the back of my knife. You can always stretch it out, so just stretch it on the board, it'll go a lot further. Okay, so we're just going to lay them down one by one, that way. You see that it really does help, you get loads more length from it. We do that. Keep working this. We're just going to weave it over and under, over and under. So I'm just going to lift that one up. That one goes over that one. And repeat until we've got a nice big square of bacon. It's a bit fiddly this, but it's so worth it. We've got our lattice, final piece goes down, like that. We've got a bacon weave. Alright, look at that. Okay, so now I'm going to take the fatty, pop it in the middle, I'll pop it at the back so you can see, and we're just going to roll it up. Oops, he says, it's a little bit tricky. There we go, fold it right over, like so, and then just tuck the ends in. We have a perfectly wrapped sausage fatty. So there's your sausage meat that you're going to be missing in your turkey. And it's worth spending a bit of time just packing it all in so it doesn't open up on the Kamado. Okay, so just going to pop this fatty onto a tray, like so, and then going to baste it with a little bit of maple syrup as well, because maple syrup and bacon are best friends. I forgot my brush today, but that's what God made rosemary for. Just going to brush that with maple syrup all over for a nice sticky glaze, and this is going to come out and it'll be so dark because of all this maple syrup's going to caramelise, but in the middle it will be absolutely juicy and delicious, and caramelisation is flavour. Okay, we're going to drop that in next to our turkey. Take around about an hour, so we're going to continue to cook this whilst the turkey rests, because we haven't got very long until this bird's done. Going to slide the fatty in there with it. Happy days. I'm Adam Pennell, Shropshire lad. Thanks for watching our Yorkshire Fire cooking demos. If you'd like them to see, please go to the channel and subscribe. See the next videos coming soon.